Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 27th of March, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to the Big Show. Hoity J, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. And Minogue, you Randy Stallion, look at you.
Hey.
What a magnificent specimen you are. How's life?
It's going pretty grouse. Keyzie, you got some compliments for me, man?
Looking hot, fella.
Yeah. God, you're a sick bastard.
Steady
sorry.
on,
We'll get a
Keyzie.
bit of a
Jeez.
PG on old Keyzie there. He's trying to fill me up. Did you see that,
Yeah,
Jase?
I did, mate.
He was trying to grab me.
No, you had a bit of lint on
You're
your
trying to
shirt.
snap
It was
it at me
actually
there.
it was actually the lewd eyes that he pointed in your direction that
You
actually
had-
sort of
you had
shook
those,
me.
Yeah, those come hither eyes, Keyzie.
Yeah.
You sick bastard.
You should have come hither.
Hey, yeah, things are going bloody grouse, man. Hell of a weekend.
Yeah,
What a
great
weekend
weekend.
it was. What a weekend, Keyzie.
Hey.
Yeah, Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, life's really good, fellas. Good to be back in the studio with you two. Good weekend. Tell you what, Warriors got a big win. More on that later.
Big
Yeah.
W.
Yeah. So
And can I just say, yes, Keyzie, there will be more on that later. There will be more on that later. But yeah, good weekend for me too, fellas.
Yeah.
Old Hoodie J's turning into a bit of the old handyman around the house.
Handyman
there.
Hoyt, they call him.
Fixing stuff up, mowing
Yeah.
stuff, taking stuff to the dump.
Creating
Really-
problems where they don't exist.
Really manly
womanly.
stuff.
Or womanly.
Well, just in my case,
Yeah.
manly stuff. Good.
Traditionally speaking.
Traditionally speaking.
yeah, nice save, fellas.
Hey, now listen, as always at this time of the day, we love to know where you are listening to the show. Also, what are you wearing on this glorious Monday afternoon? Text us 3483. And in the meantime, let's kick off with a bit of the old Smashing Pumpkins.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. 7 minutes past 4 o'clock. What are the people saying, fellas, on 3483?
Afternoon, you filthy animals, sweaty socks and sweaty downstairs. Warm Arvo here in the 9th best place in New Zealand, Christchurch. That's from Pistol Pete.
You good on your pistol, Pete? You guys get sweaty socks?
No.
Do you get sweaty feet?
No.
Yep.
My feet don't sweat.
No, okay, interesting.
If you wear woolen socks, then they won't smell.
Is that true, is it?
Yep, as
Is that
opposed
why
to
sheep
cotton.
smells so good?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we got a text literally before we even started the show here, so I might read it out. G'day, Backbones. Feral Finn here from Weataki Valley. Been doing it tough lately. Like to give a shout out to Jase, Mike, and Keyzie for keeping the good times coming. Cheers, Backbones, and then something about my nose, but I won't read that.
Yeah.
Keyzie's honker is massive.
No,
even in caps. Capital letters, that one there.
Can I reiterate, all three of us have massive noses, not just me.
That's
Yeah.
$5.
No.
Thanks, Bugs.
Thanks,
In the
Bugs.
jar
Stating a
there,
fact.
thanks,
No.
Keyzie.
No, you having a go at us, man.
Yeah,
no one having
yeah.
a go at you.
Right.
I
texted.
wasn't even going to bring up noses, to be honest with you, Keyzie. But
Right.
once again, you've just delved into the pot there, which is funny given the size of your honker.
That's $5, Pugs. See, that's a genuine $5 right there.
Any other texts that we need to focus on here, fellas?
Matt and Dunedin, chainsaw, chaps, and sawdust. Keep the clothes from stinking of two-stroke fumes.
Yeah, backbone.
Yeah.
Massive backbone.
Amen, brother.
Now listen, fellas, I know it's a bit early for food chat, but I had today,
Yeah.
for the first time in my life, true story, scrambled tofu on toast,
Oh,
and can I just say, it was bussin'.
you can.
Sorry. Bussin'.
Yeah.
Sorry, hang on.
Scrambled tofu.
Yep.
And I mean, to look at it, it looks like scrambled eggs. Absolutely bussin'. Mogi.
Did you put a little bit of the old turmeric in there? Was there any turmeric in there?
Yeah, there was a little bit of turmeric.
Yeah, yellows
actually.
it up there, doesn't it?
Hang on, what about this whole bussin'
and
thing?
actually, and I thought that it could have done with a bit of lemon rind, but apart
it
from
always
that,
can, man.
apart
But a little
from that,
bit, needs a
it
bit
was
of spice in there as well. I vaguely remember that you put a bit of paprika in there, but I always go with a little bit of chili as well in the old the scrambled
it did
tofu.
have a little touch.
Hang
It
on,
did
where-
have a little,
Yeah.
did have a little touch.
Jase,
of
where-
the
Sure,
old
sure.
chili there. Yes,
Where
Keyzie.
did you learn to say bussin'? Who'd you pick that up from?
What do you mean?
Bussin'. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a pretty
Have
cool
you never
hit.
heard of bussin'?
Oh, no, I've
Get
heard
with
of
the
it.
program,
No,
Keyzie.
no.
Come on, do you not listen to
I've
what the
heard of
kids
it.
are saying? It was absolutely bussin'. Actually, I texted my daughter, said the same thing because she's suddenly turned into a vegetarian, and I said, darling, check out our scrambled tofu on toast. It's bussin'. And she was like, what's bussin'?
Oh, so you taught her.
Duh. So I had to explain to her that bussin' is basically, for people that don't know what bussin' is, because, it's a bit of slang, I suppose, it's delicious.
Well, I've just looked it up
Tasty.
here for an official.
Yeah, bussin'. It was bussin'.
It's also a name of a Nicki Minaj song. That must be where you got it from.
Yeah, that's where they got it from.
Initially.
So
it got adapted into delicious.
The definition on Urban Dictionary, what you'd say if something was really good. For example, I didn't know your mum could cook this good. Yeah, her food be bussin'.
Oh, I don't know if we need to get into that kind of talk that you're using there, that kind of slang.
Her food be bussin'.
And to be honest with you, Keyzie, I don't really need a sort of dictionary kind of approach to this. It's just a word. Settle down.
Right, okay.
I mean, you're getting overexcited. Have you never heard of bussin' before?
No, I've heard of bussin'.
It's okay if you want to use the word in your everyday life,
Yeah,
Keyzie.
go for it, Keyzie. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah.
Right, it's just like that time you started saying scucks randomly.
Like that pink jacket, it's bussin', Keyzie.
Thank you.
But no.
Well, actually,
busted.
Yeah, busted and a bit rooted. But
right. It's faded red, by the way.
So for all those people out there, because I know that you love your tofu just straight out of the packet.
Oh, I do. I just eat it by the fistful.
Yeah. But man, it was
drink
good.
that little tofu juice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good eating.
This song here is bussin'.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Cage the Elephant there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, 15 minutes past 4 o'clock. Now, Mogi, there's something I wanted to address with you, and it's something I know that you believe in a great deal when it comes to being a top radio DJ and/or / a commentator.
Kia ora.
I like to call it the 3 Ps.
Yes.
Preparation.
Yeah.
Professionalism and punctuality.
Yeah.
And if you go down on any of those, then you're letting not only your colleagues down, but you're also letting the general public down. I think you would agree.
And the sport.
And the sport that you may or may not be commentating. Now,
well, I think it's case by case.
Yesterday, because I know you were at the Warriors.
I went out to the game with my daughter and my brother-in-law and a good friend of mine. Yep.
Yeah. So I thought, I wonder if I'll see old Mogi. So I tuned into the commentary of the game yesterday, and I was shocked, I was appalled, I was saddened, and I guess in a little way I was a little bit hurt.
Really?
Well, just because, sometimes you take people under your wing and you guide them like you have, in the same way with Keyzie as I have.
Well, Keyzie, of course, you do the commentary for the old rugby.
Oh, yeah, the ACC.
League.
That's right. Yeah, we did the Warriors v Bulldogs yesterday. Great call.
And that was your first game because
first of the season.
The other games this year you've been hungover or
it's stag
you sort of gave it weight getting hammered, etc. So must have been bloody exciting, man. First game back.
Tell you what, mate, I was fizzed up, wouldn't miss for the world. And I can't wait to do plenty more games this season. That's for sure.
Well, just after what happened yesterday, I'm not sure that actually that's going to happen, Keyzie. I'll be honest with you, mate. I spent the day on the phone just calming people down, settling people. They were pretty furious. If you see on your little board there, if you'd just like to play what's on the board there, thanks to Pugs, that would be great, mate.
Cheers for this, Pugs.
How good is Sunday footy back in New Zealand as well? It's huge.
It's amazing. It's huge. It's also something I thought Chris Key would join us for, but at the moment, the scoreline sits 8-0. To the Canterbury Bulldogs.
And Chris Key is making his way up the Southern Motorway. He will be joining us shortly. Probably shouldn't have stopped at the Red Fox Tavern for a beer, export beer. Wouldn't have been a good idea.
Keezy, 18 beers at the Red Fox, and he stepped out someone for his gumboots. Then it was back in the Honda Civic and trying to make it in time. Pompey, for the second time, runs behind a man and has to surrender in the tackle. He's a bit all over the shop. He might have been at the Red Fox Tavern with Keyzie getting steamed this morning. Chris Keys back in the studio, and wow, it's been a wobbly start for the Wazzers.
Yes, huge shout out to the Warriors for holding off on scoring until I did get into the commentary position.
Oh dear.
Yeah. As you mentioned, Mogi, his first game of the season, he was fizzed up about it, he was excited about it, and Just let the side down, let the big show down, let the supporters down, let the wires down.
Let his pink jacket down.
Let his pink jacket
Well, it's
down.
faded.
I mean,
Red.
even let his pink jacket down, man.
Yeah.
You've got to go pretty low to let that
Yeah,
down. I think maybe we have to come back and have a yarn about this. I think Keyzie needs to defend himself. Would that be right?
Yeah.
And certainly explain himself.
Can I just
You're
say-
20 minutes late into a game. I mean, there is no excuse, actually. You're
No,
right.
there isn't.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Yeah.
Can I just quickly, Dear New Zealand,
Nah.
Nah.
I'd like to... No,
Aotearoa, thank you.
Aotearoa, okay.
Yeah.
Dear Aotearoa.
No. It's too soon. Hey, look, it's one of those things, man, where I'm so furious. Any apology is just going to mean nothing to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Likewise.
So what's your excuse for not being there?
Do you actually want to know?
And can I just say also, Keyzie,
What?
I've got better ways of spending my Monday morning than bloody dealing with the fallout from that, mate.
Right, okay.
All right, so just do your job, do it properly, please.
Right.
Incredibly, the ratings went through the roof.
And then they dropped off once, yeah.
Yeah.
If you do actually want an explanation, we can come back after this and I can
I
give
would
you one.
like to. I would like to know what you think is an excuse.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
In
Yeah.
the meantime, bit of whole.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to? Yeah. God, that's a tune. What a game, eh, fellas? Third one of the season. Wires looking good. Pretty much tied for...
I don't know how you feel about this, Mogi, but I don't know that I'm entirely happy about Keyzie actually doing the segment today.
No, well, that's right. I mean, especially off the bat there, Keyzie, you come in and you say, "Oh, what a game!" What do you know about it?
Well, I
You
watched
didn't see
most
it,
of
man.
it. I
You were in the
commentated
pub,
most of
mate.
it. No,
The
it wasn't
first
in the pub.
20, 30 minutes from what I hear.
So we had some audio that was played down for us, and that was Keysie's meant to be commentating over the weekend the Warriors, and he didn't turn up until 20 minutes into the game.
Yes.
Honestly, I've never heard of that happening, man. And I'm talking any sport ever in the history of the world.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you,
Have you heard of that before, Keyzie?
instant,
Nah.
it's instant sacking offence.
Well,
You
let's
know
not
what I
get
mean?
ahead of ourselves there, fellas. It's,
I think we should start a, one of those things people sign.
Petition.
right.
Yep.
Well, hang on. Before you get into that, 16-14, the Warriors getting the win over the Bulldogs.
Well, before you get into that, what's your excuse for missing out on the commentary? You're driving that shitbox truck of yours home, were you?
First of all, how dare you? Secondly, yes,
You're
I was.
saying the radiator's leaking already.
Do you have to stop and refill it
Hey,
every
can we-
sort of 8 Ks?
How fast is it
You
going?
must be fuming at your dad for not fixing it properly in the
Yeah,
first
totally.
place.
I
How-
would be.
Can you...
I'd be filthy.
All right, do you want the actual excuse?
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Yep.
All right, here it is. I was in Tauranga, right? 3:30 we agreed to meet for the commentary. It's a 2.5 hour drive. I allowed myself 3.5 hours to get there, to be half an hour early. The drive took just over 4 hours because Beach Hop was on, all the traffic was coming through Waihi there, and they were doing roadworks in the gorge. It was the worst traffic I've ever seen.
Yeah,
My average speed, because I had a little app, 58 Ks
yeah.
per hour.
You know what I'm hearing, Hoity J?
What's that, mate?
Excuses.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you asked me for my excuse.
Excuse.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I want reasons.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
excuses. That's an excuse.
Well, to be fair, I mean, there's nothing more frustrating than when you're driving and you can see the traffic on your app there,
Yeah.
and the time of arrival is going up and up and up and up,
Yeah.
and you can't do anything
I
about it.
know what's really frustrating is when you're commentating a game and your co-commentator
Yeah, it
isn't
doesn't
bothered
turn
showing
up.
up.
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
not that you
that's
didn't bother. I
frustrating.
mean,
Just on that, Mogi, because I know that you were there at the game live.
I was.
It's the first time this year that I've watched the Warriors in the full match.
Yeah.
A solid effort. Took them a while to get started.
well, hang
Yeah.
on.
Well,
Why
actually,
don't
I
you-
think you're
they
right.
were
I think
8
you-
minutes. They
No,
were
well, hang on.
8 points down early on, but I think that they were showing a resilience and a toughness that they've been lacking over the last few seasons.
I'll be completely
I'm gonna
honest
get
with.
into that.
I'll be completely honest with you, man. It never really felt like being at the game there. It never really felt like it was out of their control.
Yes.
Totally, that's what I was
It
going to
felt
say.
like they keep their composure.
Composure,
they
yeah.
don't get annoyed. Like, for example, there was an instance where one of the players was stripped, which led to a try that was disallowed from the
Adam
ensuing
Pompey,
scrum.
yeah, I was
Adokar immediately scores a length
Josh
of the
Adokar.
field try.
Oh, good try, but
sort of warriors of the past would have got really, they would have lost their rag about that.
lost
And
their
then, the floodgates would have opened.
Oh,
it would have been all over.
yeah.
So being able to see that they're able to stand tough, stand
Resilience.
tall,
Keyzie.
shoulder to
Mike,
shoulder with
talking.
their brothers there and do it for each other. I think they've got a hell of a culture down there, and I've got high hopes for what they're going to do this year. Obviously not premiership, we just want to see gradual improvement.
Yeah, can I just make the point too?
Well,
It's
hang on,
for
wait,
the
you
first time that they've won 3 out of 4 games at the start of the season since 2004, 2017 and 2018 was the
Yeah.
last time that happened.
so only 3 years.
So
4 years
that
ago,
is,
5 years ago.
as you say, some positive stuff happening for the Wars there,
Absolutely.
and who knows, mate? Could be the year.
And we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, obviously. It's, but just see small steps and 2 points a week, that'll do me any day. And so I'm looking forward, Jase, to moving forward with what's happening with the Warriors with Jase and Mike.
Yeah, good stuff.
What's that? Is that
Yeah,
like
good
a...
stuff.
Okay, you guys are done now. Can I quickly say something?
Oh, no, we've got to go to ads here,
we
Keyzie.
are out of time,
Yeah, this has been a long break.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Metallica there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 4:42. And I tell you what, there's one thing we love doing on the Big Show, Mogi, is giving cash away. Have you heard about this thing, Wage Against the Machine?
Nah. And I've heard about everything, man, so this must be garbage.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not garbage. It's brand new.
Oh,
That's
is
why
it?
you haven't heard
That'll
of
be
it.
why I haven't heard of it then.
We literally kicked it off this morning, 8:30, with Matt and Jerry on the breakfast show. And get this, it's the audience's chance to make some cash with the easiest job they've ever had.
Yeah, massively so, mate. All
Yeah.
they got to do is hang in there over a number of hours, don't they, Keyzie? Explain it to the people in case they're just tuning in for the first time and they're going, oh, what the hell is this Wage Against the Machine stuff?
That's right. It's a brand new segment. We're going to be doing it daily, breakfast and drive, every single
That's
time.
us.
Yeah, we're drive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
the drive home with
Okay.
Keyzie, Jase, and Mike.
Sounding better
we
already.
drive?
Yeah. They call us the Big Show, but it's actually in the drive slot, Keyzie. You won't know that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can't believe you just figured that out. Haven't you been in drive for over 10 years?
Have I?
Wage Against the Machine, it is a brand new competition, all right? How it works is you call us on 0800 Hodaki. We get you
Okay.
on the line.
Yes.
We ask you what you do for a crust.
Yes.
We ask what's for dinner sometimes. But then we say, all right, are you ready to hop inside the machine?
Yes, okay.
Right. So they hop in the machine. However long they can last in there, that is the amount of money they take away.
So hour by hour,
Hour
you're
by
talking
hour.
to 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours,
That's
4
right.
hours, 5
Right.
hours, 6.
every day there's a different daily wage. For example, today, $50. Nice and simple.
$50.
So for every hour you can last inside the machine, you get
Yeah.
$50.
Right.
However, at some point, that machine will sack your ass. You'll be out of there
Oh,
and you'll
no.
It's
lose.
like you with the commentary, Keyzie. Gone, Burger.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, the
I get
machine's
it.
not gonna show
When
up
you
late.
put it like that in the context of Keyzie with his commentary, I get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
Now
yeah,
I'm
okay.
buying it.
Yeah.
I'm keen. This is mint.
Well, let's not mix too many
So
things
basically,
together.
it's just an opportunity for people to win cash, isn't it?
It is, that's right.
Cold, hard cash.
The longer you can hold your nerve, the more cash you'll get. However, if you go too long, the machine will sack you and you will get nothing.
Yeah, okay.
man.
Well, if you want to be a part of that, give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
It's time to wage against the machine. Bang in the name of.
Oh, how good, eh?
Ah,
Cash.
Man, I'm actually pretty nervous about
Yeah,
this.
so am I. I'm really nervous. I'm
Because the
freaking
thing
out.
is, there's an opportunity here for somebody to win cash, but there's also an opportunity for them to blow out and win nothing.
Yeah, totally,
You know what
man.
I mean?
Jeopardy. Jeopardy there,
man.
Mogi.
No.
Philip, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good. Yourselves?
Yeah, good, thanks, Philip. What do you do
Phil.
for a crust, mate?
Me, I'm a painter.
Oh, backbone! Massive backbone.
what kind of painting, mate? Like impressionist stuff? or
I just colour in, bro. That's all I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Good on you. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, Philip. Great hard yakka. Now, so do you get how this is? How this game goes? Wage against the machine. You get inside the machine for every hour that you can hang in there. Philip, you win $50 today. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
All right, Phil. Now, as we said, the hourly wage, it's rage. The hourly wage
Keyzie.
is $50, mate. However, at some point, the machine will sack your ass. Are you a nervous person, mate, or do you like to push the boundaries when it comes to taking a risk?
I need $400 to get my dog's bolt cut off. So.
Oh, mean.
Oh, yeah, sweet. All right, so you'll need about
Okay.
8 hours there.
So you're
all right.
going to hear the machine saying,
That's all a painter does. 8 hours.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair
So
enough.
you hear the machine saying 1 hour, 2 hour,
You
3
will.
hours, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on board.
All right, Philip,
All right, 8 hours.
are you ready, mate?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, Phil, we need you to yell stop when you want us to pause the machine, all right?
Let's go.
All right, here we go, fellas.
Welcome to the machine.
1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. 4 hours. 5 hours. 6 hours. 7 hours.
Stop. We had to go to the pub.
Oh, my goodness.
That is great work, man. 350 bungers there, brother.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, Phil, how stoked are you on that, mate?
Oh, yes. Yes. Tough working Saturdays.
Oh, I tell you what, Phil, yeah, this is the best job you'll ever have.
I tell you what, you had some kahunas staying in that long, actually, Phil. Well done, mate.
Yeah, you said
Thank you.
stop just in time.
You don't often get a painter work in 8 hours, really.
Phil's a painter. This is good. Let's go and have a listen and see what would have happened if you'd stuck around just a wee bit longer, Phil. If he hadn't said it at that exact moment,
yes,
he would have lost everything.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, there
How
you
good is
go.
that? Well, Philip, I think there's a lesson in this for you, brother. Tomorrow you can walk into your boss's office, you look at them in the eye, and you can tell them to stick it where the sun don't shine because you, my friend, are rich.
Do it after this phone call.
Good on you, Phil.
Good on you, man. Stay on the line. Pugs will sort you out. Jeez, that was close, boys.
It was. And if anyone else wants some cash, we're going to be doing it every single day. Bricky and Drive, how good?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, The Cure there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, as Keyzie mentioned, we do bonus material called the podcast outro, and every day we have a Keyzie word. And for all the listeners out there, we get them to send in the 5 Keyzie words for the week, and if they do that to our Instagram account, they go on the draw for some amazing prizes. What are the prizes, Keyzie?
I believe this week, another bug assault gun.
Yeah.
Which you use to shoot flies like a shotgun.
I'm picking BK vouchers.
BK vouchers are in there.
Yeah, boy.
Bar blades and stickers and things like that. Various Hodaki merch. And, of course, a highly sought-after Backbone t-shirt.
Oh, yes, Backbone t-shirt.
Backbone.
So good. Hey, Jason, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, g'day, mate. It's not bad.
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
Good, mate, thank you.
Good. What do you do for a crust, Jason?
Oh, I'm an accountant.
Oh, Backbone!
Yeah.
Do you know, true story, actually, ever since I've had an accountant, my life's been so much better.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you had an accountant for a while. He didn't make your life much better.
yeah, he wasn't great, but the other guy I have now, Jason, he's bloody top dollar.
Oh, yeah, sounds good. Sounds like us.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
When you say he's top dollar, do you mean top notch or he costs a lot?
Well, both.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can you remember any of the Keyzie words from last week, Jason?
Yeah, sure can. We had lazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was about Jase. Yeah.
Yep. Shakespeare.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hippie.
Oh, yeah, that was about
yeah,
Mike. Yeah, that's right.
Scruff.
Oh, yeah, that was
Keyzie.
Jase. Yeah, that was Jase. Yeah.
And comfortable.
Yeah, that's
Comfortable,
correct. That's 5 out of
well
5.
done. Well, the great news for you, Jason, is that you win all the prizes that we just mentioned. That's pretty good, eh, for a Monday afternoon?
Yeah, it's not bad. Makes my day, really.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
good on
Hey,
you,
I
mate.
tell
Hey,
you what
good.
makes my day, Jason, is you listening to our podcast.
Oh, of course, mate. Of course. Wouldn't miss it.
Good on you.
He's backbone, isn't he?
He's a
old
massive,
Jase?
he's a massive backbone
guy. Yeah.
Count him up.
Yeah, good on you. Hey, well, you enjoy that prize, mate, and Pugs will sort you out in Studio B, all right?
Cheers, you backbones.
Good on you.
You're a
mate.
backbone.
Huh?
Hey, coming up next, comedian Tom Sainsbury.
Oh, Sainzo.
Ah,
Yeah,
looking
bloody
forward to it. Is he
exciting.
here yet?
No, he's not quite here yet. But just quickly for those listening, if you do check out our podcast, Hodaki Big Show, you'll literally quite easily get yourself some prizes if you listen and you send in Keyzie words. So do it.
Yeah, it is
It's
very
bloody worth
easy.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally,
yeah.
mate, totally. Oh, turn it up. Yeah.
Dude.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Indeed, welcome back to the Big Show, you mad bastards. Well, a very special treat in the studio with us today. Mogi has been beside himself, jumping around like a little kid all afternoon, waiting for his good mate Tom Sainsbury to turn up into the studio.
Yeah.
Tom, how are you going, you mad bastard?
I feel like I'm the maddest bastard there is.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you should say that, actually, because Mike said to me, if you want to talk mad bastards, there's no madder bastard than Tom Sainsbury.
Once you get old Sainzo on the firewater, she's all go.
Yeah.
No bastard.
No bigger bastard than old Sainzo.
Do you like the firewater, do you, Tom?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I mean,
let's do it.
Oh, look, I think we all enjoy a bit of firewater. Keyzie especially. Keyzie loves the firewater, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, if you're keen after this, we could link up, do some firewater.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. Smoke a few darts.
Yeah.
Do you smoke darts, Tom?
Do I smoke darts?
Yeah. Only when you have the firewater. I've got that. Hey, now listen, exciting news. Tell us about this podcast that you're about to embark on.
Yes. So I've just been, over the last couple of months, I've been recording a mockumentary of a true crime podcast.
Yes.
Set in small town New Zealand, and I play all the characters. So there are 45 characters, and there's the main character is Toby, who is spent 1 year in Australia. And
what's his voice? Is that it?
You got it.
Okay.
Do you, when you're doing different characters, do you just put on different hats? But I suppose it's not the same for a podcast because you actually do need to have different voices.
You do, unfortunately. When it's visual, I do rely on different hats to really sell the character, but they can only hear.
Yeah.
That must be quite difficult to come up with 45 different voices.
You got it. The last 5 were just the most extreme voices they could ever come up with. Just pushing to the very extremes.
Sure.
One of them I had.
Did you find it difficult to remember the voices?
Well, that's the thing. I had I could be strong on 3, and then we got, okay, let's go to the next one. I was like, I've got no idea, but we recorded them. I could play back into this.
See, that's the amazing thing about technology, isn't it,
It
Mogi?
is. Oh.
You can record it and then go, can you actually play that for me again?
Yeah. We've only been able to do that for like 70 years.
Pardon?
What?
Slow.
So tell us what it's based on, because my understanding of it's like a true crime kind of scenario.
That's right.
Murder in a small town, a.k.a. Broken Wood.
You got it. And also kind of like the podcast like Serial, if you've heard of that one, or Teacher's Pet or something like that. So someone's murdered and then they have to solve who it is.
God.
And in this one, it's set in a fictional town called Te Hoiho, but in the real region called the Wairarapa. You got it.
Yeah.
And he's solving the richest man in town's been killed.
Is it Mitch Buchanan?
You got it.
Isn't that the guy from Baywatch?
You got it.
Oh, but this guy
No
owns
relation.
like a mowing service or something.
Oh, what? You know so much.
Yeah, you've done your research, Mogi.
You have.
And does he, because from recollection in my research, this lawn mowing man gets taken out by potentially
You got it.
his own lawnmower.
He invented a type of automated lawnmower, so it's a bit like a Roomba where you program the lawn and then it goes and does it. But he's found tuned up by his 2 inventions.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God, it's
Wow.
Frankenstein, if you will.
Monster. Yeah, it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very literal.
Well, I mean,
literary.
we've all lost a limb to a lawnmower.
Well, yeah, we have,
a foot or a hand or something.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Tom, we'll just hold it there and we'll go to a tune and we'll come back shortly if that's okay.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back. You're listening to The Big Show with very special guest Tom Sainsbury in the studio with us. And he's written a new podcast.
It's called Small Town Scandal.
Yeah, Small Town Scandal. It's about a murder. The rich man in the little small town gets murdered. And
Or does he?
It's a murder. Or, or it might be something else. You never know.
Yeah.
And you're saying that you play 185 characters on it, Tom. Yeah.
And guys, can we just acknowledge how lucky am I? All these podcasts in the world, and I'm the only one with the title called Small Town Scandal.
How good's that?
Yeah.
How good is that?
That's
So
pretty
good.
good. Yeah. That's a
yeah.
keeper. Any plans for a second season?
Well, we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and what about Wellington Paranormal? Because obviously you're the lead actor in that. Any plans for a new season of that?
Yeah, there has been. There's been quite a bit of movement with it. It's more of a spin-off, I guess you could say. They're kind of going in a new direction with the lead cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Look,
That's good.
I had to tell them, Tom, I don't have time.
Yeah.
Captain Quinn, he was huge, obviously, but really, I've got other things on at the
100%.
moment, and I do a lot of charity work, Tom.
I understand.
I can't just fit in another,
perfectly.
spin-off
series. You can't be
series.
traipsing around Wellington Harbour again.
Yeah, exactly. Bugger that, mate.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Hey, just quickly.
Go. No. Go, Keyzie.
I'll go. All right. The 240 voices you're doing,
Yes.
what would you say is the most outrageous? Was it that one I just did?
I've got this guy from nondescripts Eastern Europe. How does he go?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I can't
you
do
haven't
that.
got anybody from sort of
Africa?
Central Asia
No.
or anything?
No.
Have you got anyone? Yeah. Have you got
Any Māori people in there?
Reference but not heard.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So you telling
So
me
it's-
that
it
you've
is-
got
it's very-
364 voices and
Yeah.
all of them are white people? That's disgusting.
Yeah, what's that about, Tom?
That's unbelievable,
Did you
man.
get
You've
funded
got a
for that?
goddamn cheek.
And
I'll
they
tell
got
you what,
funded
when
for it
this
as
comes
well.
out, I'll be putting in a few complaints and tell you what.
I think that's deserved.
What was the most annoying voice to do, though? Was there one that really took a toll?
Yes, there was. Good question. So there was one guy. Gravity voice like this. And to sustain that for several minutes, well, an hour of recording, this guy is better like this. He goes around shooting possums and taking his skin and selling them to the craft store. After 5 minutes, your voice kind of disappears.
Did you do it episode by episode, or did you do it
Character by character.
by character? Really?
Yeah.
Had to. That's what we learned.
And now
Yeah.
that you've done that, because I've always wondered, like the Stephen Frys of the world who read audiobooks for a living and do all those different voices, are you interested in doing that, or is it just way too much work?
Good question. Well, if the paycheck's good.
Tom, I can answer that question for you. I've
Yes.
done audiobooks for the Blind Foundation.
Good.
Really shit money. Really nightmare.
But it was for the Blind Foundation, though,
yeah,
right?
I mean, it was
So it was
I
good.
mean, it was but it was really poor money and really hard jacker, to be honest. Can you imagine reading a novel and you're not allowed to get a single mistake, and every time you make a mistake, you stop and start again?
How long
From
do you
page
record?
one as well.
Oh no!
Yeah.
4 hours. 4 hours.
Did you improvise in any of your readings?
No improvising.
Right.
Hey, well, Tom, for people that want to find this podcast, where do
Yes.
they find it, mate?
iHeartRadio or anywhere where you get your podcasts.
Yeah, that's right.
so
Don't
good.
forget Small Town Scandal is the name, and it's
Yes.
available from today, I believe.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exciting.
Might knock us off the number one spot, fellas.
I can dream.
Yeah, I reckon. Hey, Tom, been an absolute pleasure having you, and all the best
Vice
for the
versa.
podcast, my friend.
Backbone.
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 The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Dragon there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, and we've got a very special guest, Tom Sainsbury, in with us. And so we thought we'd utilise his immense skills, Mogi, and do a bit of another episode of, what do we call it?
Well, it's our AI sitcom.
Well, it's an AI sitcom.
It's an AI sitcom.
Yeah, well, it's an
is
AI
how I'd
sitcom.
put it.
Yeah,
it's probably how I'd
So
describe
I think
it.
given, Sainzo, the mad bastard, I think he's so good with characters, as we found out with this podcast here, why don't we just bung him into our AI sitcom?
Now, what is an AI sitcom, Mike?
It's an AI sitcom.
Oh, yeah, it's probably how I describe it as well.
And it's where you go to ChatGPT. We thought we'd try it out, and you feed in a bit of information. You go, oh, Captain Keyzie's steamed, Hoity J and Mogi are cool as detectives. And in this case, we've got a sort of a badass Tom Sainsbury playing a bad guy in this one, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
And then we say we just want a 60-second scene, it spits it back out of us, and we read out whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing,
That's right. It's basically ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. You tell it to do stuff, it'll do it for you. It's pretty freaky.
Do we get into it, shall we?
All right, here it is. Tom Sainsbury's debut in the AI sitcom.
All right, Tom, let's cut to the chase. We know you're the biggest snitch in town, so spill it. Who's behind the illicit alcohol trade in the city?
I can't tell you that. Mr. Big will have me killed.
Listen, Tom, we're the coolest cops in town. We have cat tracers and bang chicks. You don't want to mess with us.
Yeah, Tom, we're like Batman and Robin, but with more chest hair.
What the hell is going on in here, you two? I told you to find out who is behind the alcohol trade.
Captain, we were just...
No, I don't want to hear it. I want results, damn it.
I can tell you who Mr. Big is, but you won't believe me.
Try us.
It's Captain Keyzie.
Captain, is this true?
Well, you see, it's not what it looks like.
You're sleeping with the enemy, Captain.
We have to take you in.
Wait, no, boys, I can explain.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Get
out of here, you son of a bitch.
bloody hands off me.
You son of a bitch.
I can do what I want with Thomas Smith.
Looks like we're going to have to find a new boss, Mogi.
Yeah, one who's not banging the bad guys. That is good eating.
It's so
Is
good,
it?
man.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to change the dynamics.
There was
up
a
wee
real
bit.
weird turn there where all of a sudden Sainzo just snitched.
Yeah.
But that's AOA for you, man.
Totally. Straight to Netflix, I reckon, boys.
You reckon?
Yeah, totally.
Chinga.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
State of Origin. New South Wales have won it.
Radio Hodaki's 3 mates to the state of O. Let's put another great New Zealander in the draw.
Yeah, let's do that. In fact, let's do a couple of them. Now, if you're wondering what the hell this prize is all about, you and 2 mates win tickets to State of Origin. You get flights, you get accommodation. It's one hell of a prize, Mogi.
It's an incredible prize, man.
Thanks to boystrip.co.nz.
You also get transfers, travel insurance. They look after you.
Yeah, they
A lot
sure
of people
do.
don't know what transfers are, man.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yes, I do know that. Yeah.
What, you knew that a lot of people don't know what transfers are?
Yes,
a lot
I
of
did,
people
Keyzie.
don't.
What is a transfer? Oh, like shuttles and taxis.
What do you like to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't catch me out like that, Keyzie.
Look it up, Keyzie.
I didn't come down in the last rainfall, Keyzie.
It's
Hey,
shower.
yesterday I was at the Buckba League and people were screaming out for their Buckba League. So that's why I know this. 3 mates to State of Origin is going to go off.
Yeah, totally, mate. I mean, if you are a Buckba League fan, then this is absolutely the
League.
price. How good, though, seriously, would it be flying over to Oz, having a good old time with your mates, going to a bit of Buckba League, and
Game
watching
2.
a bit of... And the great thing about Game 2 is
What?
that the series is still open, so it hasn't been decided yet.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one of the great
So
things
it's not a
about it.
dead rubber, Keyzie.
Yeah. Watching some Buckba League at Suncorp and Brisbane.
Buckba League.
Yeah.
Connie, you mad bastard, how's life?
Oh, g'day, mate.
G'day, mate, how you going?
Yeah, fantastic. How you fellas?
Yeah, good, mate, really good.
Connor. What are you up to, mate? On your way home from work?
Actually about to hit the gym. Throw some tin around, boys.
Good on you.
What are you
Connor.
working out today?
Back in bars.
Back and buys.
You guys that specific,
It's
are you?
leg day for me, brother.
Hey, just on that front, I've added a couple of leg exercises. You'll be happy to know it. My gym routine.
Oh, you're doing the anus press?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
doing a big anus press. Connor, do you go Maroons or Blues?
I go Blues, fellas.
Blues all day. Yeah,
Why do you always roll your eyes when I ask that question, Keyzie?
What do you mean?
You always roll your eyes.
Because I see you trying to remember what the 2 colours are and it cracks me up.
Well, I tell you what, Connor, you're in the draw, mate, so stay on the line and our good mate Pugs will sort you out, all right?
Cheers, fellas.
Good on you,
Good
mate.
on you, boyo.
Actually,
Dan, you mad bastard, how's life?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How you guys?
Yeah, good, mate.
good,
Dan.
thanks, Dan.
Grass.
You on your way home, are you?
Yep, heading home for the day, mate.
Yeah, good on you.
yeah,
Good on you.
yeah.
What do you do for a crust, Dan?
Do for a crust.
Do IT help desk.
Backbone! Now tell me, Dan, Maroons or Blues?
Maroons, Queensland.
All
day.
day, mate. And you, obviously you love your Buckba League.
Oh, hell yeah, definitely.
Yeah, same.
Good on you.
Stiff arms.
Well, I tell you what, Dan, you're also in the draw, my friend, so you stay on the line and Pugs will sort you out, no worries at all. How does that sound?
Oh, magnificent. Thank you very much.
Good on you, brother.
No worries, mate.
Good on you, mate.
Oh, it'd be a hell of a trip to win, wouldn't it?
Can you imagine that, man? Imagine it.
Okay.
Wow, that is good.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, it's the time of the day where we ask what's for Tea New Zealand on 3483. Well, I know what you're having, some sort of heinous bean and fake chicken protein shake, Mogi.
Yeah.
Can you vary from your diet at all?
Nah. We went out for dinner the
well,
other week
you
and that
can
sort
do
of stuff.
that.
I do that.
Yeah.
The thing about it is I do it. And what I'm trying to do is get in good shape, but I don't. It's not like I'm going into a competition, so I don't see why that would really matter.
Because you're looking hot. Hey, Keyzie, what's for tea for you tonight, mate?
Well, we've got some sort of food box set up.
Same. I don't know what my wife has chosen at this point.
No, I think there's some quesadillas though that I'm keen on. But I was thinking I might swing by BK on the way home and get the new crispy chicken supreme. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, nice.
Just $6 with chips and a drink, man. That's another flaming good deal from BK.
Yeah,
you know?
Very good. And I love me a chicken burger.
You do.
Keyzie, you are a smooth operator, bro.
Yeah,
Isn't
thanks,
he?
man.
Hey, but we've also got BK vouchers to give away, so give us a text right now on 3483. Let us know what's for tea, and we'll get into that after 6.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
You're welcome back, you mad bastards. I'm actually a little bit peckish.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing you chewing on your protein cud there's made me a bit sort of... Yeah, okay. I might have to do a
sure?
bit of...
Because there was a lot of chips out there before.
A bit of a BK chip. Actually, we haven't had a lot of chips lately, have we?
There's not
We've
been a lot around.
very good.
Well, only because there hasn't been any here.
Well, that's why we've been very good. I did a bit of a shop today. No chips in the shop, Mogi.
No.
None.
Oh, you mean there weren't any in the shop because you bought them all, or you didn't buy any?
I didn't buy
there was
any.
none in the shop.
I didn't go there.
Right.
Hey, what are the people saying, Keyzie,
Good
on
question.
3483? What are they having for tea?
Don't forget, 3483 is the number to text. Every text that comes through goes in the draw to win some BK.
Yeah.
Which, just out of pure coincidence, is literally what the first text that came through said.
What?
I'm having BK, going to pay for it with my own money. Wouldn't mind if it was free, though. You know what I mean? The nerve of that person. Hey, fellas. Hey, someone else here's making a pasta salad with raisins in it.
No.
I know, right? I
raisins
agree.
on their own.
Oh,
yeah. I'm actually quite
with
fond
a little
of
bit of pasta.
I like a smoked chicken pasta salad that I make with cherry tomatoes and herbs and spices.
Oh, yeah.
Mayo.
A little bit of tomato sauce on there, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard.
Lemon zest.
Oh, yeah. Got nothing. Another text here on 3483. Not sure what's for dinner, lads, but the missus has got the old slow cooker out. So can only assume it's some sort of casserole type abomination.
Yeah, sounds like
see.
it.
Oh, I like a slow cooker.
Same.
What's his problem?
Well, it depends if he's just started it now.
Tell him to have a bit of gratitude, would
you want me to
please?
text him that?
Yeah, please.
Well, he's probably listening, so hey, have a bit of gratitude, mate.
No, text him.
No, text him,
Yeah,
Keyzie.
he's probably having,
Actually
having an argument with his missus about that abomination she's making.
Yeah, probably. What about this here? Making ham and cheese toasties. Shall I put tomato in them? ?
What else is in them?
Ham and
Ham
cheese.
and cheese.
No, but what else?
Probably bread, butter, maybe some pepper, maybe some onion.
Yeah, Keyzie.
Because tomato's nice, but it's too hot.
Oh, man.
Pepper.
Just ruined it. Hey, keep those texts coming on 3483 because what we do is Pugs in Studio B will go through them and just select some random ones. So it could be you.
Oh, is that what we do?
It might not be you. But you've got to be in to win. 3483, and let's kick off the hour with a bit of supply.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. White Stripes here on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening as we head straight to the text machine on 3483. And what's for Tea New Zealand?
That's right. Don't forget, BK vouchers galore. Send us your text. What are you having for dinner?
Hey, can we score some of those BK vouchers?
I've actually.
Or is that really poor form if we were to take them?
Well, I don't think you can take those ones because they're for the listeners.
I think there should be an infinite supply.
Yes.
I think as many as we can give away and as many as we can take home.
Yeah, I think so.
Should be the rule.
To be honest,
we're
BK
hold
ambassadors.
BK on our shoulders. We
Totally.
raise
I
it
love
up,
BK.
man.
It's like my favourite.
We're like ambassadors for BK.
BK is bussin'.
Surely we deserve a whopper or two, and you're right, it's totally bussin'.
I could kill for a whopper in each hand, you know?
Actually,
that's good eating.
Do you reckon you can do... Yeah, I have actually put in a word and said, hey, if you give us a few vouchers, we'll eat your burgers, more of them, because I already get a crap load of it. I know you do, Jase. And we'll talk about it even more, you know?
Yeah, totally.
And they were like, yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Okay. What does the text machine say?
Just tell them to send it. Don't see what they can do.
Do we still have time for the text
Yeah,
machine?
yes, of course we do. It's like saying, do we still have time for our listeners?
Oh, yeah, true. That's a good point. Here's a text. Making a Thai beef salad tonight, boys. Rump steak. Honestly, this person looks drunk by the way they've sent in that text. That's all I can make out of it. Sorry.
Right,
Yeah. Some sort of
very rare to do a Thai beef salad with a rump steak.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's why I think you're right, Keyzie. He must be hammered.
What about this one here? Meat and 2 veg. Bet Minogue's keen on that, winky face. But I thought you were vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
I'm
get
not
that.
keen on that. Can you text them back, not keen?
Yeah,
well,
we'll
what
just say
veggies are they?
It doesn't say. I can only assume it'll be 2 plump round potatoes.
And is it what
Sausage.
meat is it? Tofu?
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
That's a meat.
Chicken protein.
Fake chicken.
Yeah. Have they got any beef in there?
No, it doesn't say.
I've been smashing the steak lately, brother.
Yeah, nice.
It's so good, bit of cow. Do you want one more?
One more. Finish us off, Keyzie.
Finish me
us
off.
off. Finish me off, Keyzie.
I don't want to do
Finish
it
me
now.
off
This
too,
is
Finish
Keyzie.
us off. Come on.
Go,
Finish us
Keyzie.
off, Keyzie. All right, Keyzie.
G'day, fellas. Homemade chicken burgers with QP mayo and spicy sriracha.
Oh, that's a downer to finish on, man.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Alison Chains here on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon, but right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah.
So I've been dying to ask, and I've restrained myself thus far. Succession?
Nah.
Oh, wasn't it on Sunday?
I don't know.
The first episode of the latest season.
Yeah, I thought you were telling me it was on Sunday. I could be
I think
wrong.
so. It might be out tonight.
Right,
Maybe
okay.
it's their Sunday.
Yeah, often
our
it's
Monday.
Monday, yeah.
I think I'm going to stay away from it. What I'm watching at the moment is Colin from Accounts.
Right,
the
okay.
Aussie comedy.
You guys should watch that.
Yes,
TVNZ
good.
Plus.
good solid comedy.
Good solid comedy. I really like the main guy on it.
Yes.
Some good lulls in there. It's a bit of a warning for people out there. There is a female nipple in the first episode.
Yeah.
And a male nipple in the second episode.
That's that's his wife. I really like her. I reckon she's very funny.
Why don't you marry her, Keyzie?
Well, she's clearly already married, and so am I.
But you've got a fiance. So anyway, that's beside the point. The other thing I've been watching, I watched about 6 episodes of that, I think.
Oh, yeah.
5 or 6. Yep. And War of the Worlds.
Yes.
Is that on Neon?
Did you like it?
I love it.
It's so good, eh?
So I've only seen the first episode so far.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very good.
Yes.
Very
Wow.
good.
I
Very,
agree.
very good.
Wow.
Seriously,
Yep.
Keyzie. Seriously, I put it above The Last of Us.
That was my comparison. I was sitting there watching it. I was like, in terms of, yep, this is right up there with that.
Yeah.
Right up there.
It's very good.
Yep.
If you haven't seen it, War of the Worlds,
So, hang
genuinely.
on, it's up there with The Last of Us, or it's better?
Well, I've only watched one episode. I wouldn't
Right.
make that call until the end. But yeah, it's up there. It's as watchable as.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
that first
yeah.
episode
Right.
was. Bloody loved it. What about you, Haughty Janus?
Boydie Janus.
I finished off Normal People.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
TVNZ Plus, right?
Oh,
really
God.
good, man.
Was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Beauty. I've got another one to watch.
Very,
How good?
very rarely, as I've said ad infinitum, do you see a novel translate to the screen, but they do a beautiful job of it.
How good.
So subtle, brilliant acting, heartbreaking, frustrating, very good. 5 stars from Hoodie J.
He's in a movie called After Sun, which
He
was nominated for Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor.
Best supporting.
This
Yeah. Very good actor, actually. And the main female lead is superb. Superb.
There's not any nudity in there, is there?
There is a heap of nudity.
I'll be watching that then.
And also War of the Worlds, Hoodie J, 5 stars.
Wow. Do you want to know what I've been watching?
Yeah, I suppose.
Obviously,
Rugby
yesterday.
league.
Rugby League.
I watched 6 games over the weekend. It was
Sure.
good. But last
I
night.
watched a game.
That's great. I watched last night another episode of The Flat Share on TVNZ Plus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
About the 2 people who are sharing a flat. He's got it from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. She's got it 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. or whatever.
Hotbeds, I think they're called, yeah.
Yeah, and they communicate via post-it notes they leave around. Bad news, at the end of this episode, she gets back with her ex, and it kind of left me very frustrated because her ex is a prick. You know when you just have someone playing a role and you're just like, man, you were born to play this role because I bet you're a massive prick in real life as well. Right. That's her ex, man.
They
great show though. I'm really enjoying it.
They actually asked me. They came to me and asked me about that role, actually, Keys, and whether you'd be interested in. And I just went a bit close to the bone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because the dude's also massively hot, so I probably could play that role.
Well, that's sort of where they wanted to put you through a boot camp.
Oh, right.
Yeah, an acting boot camp.
Oh, right. Yeah. But I'd recommend it, the Flat Share on TVNZ Plus. Watch it with your partner. You'll both enjoy it, I think.
Good on you, mate. Here's a bit of you too.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Manic Street Preachers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening. Now, listen, for those of you that like a bit of a laugh, like to go out with your friends and have a good time, you should get involved with the New Zealand International Comedy Festival, which is about to be starting. When does it start, Keyzie?
5th of May through to the 28th.
No, that's miles away.
Yeah, but you see, that's a trap people fall into, Mogi.
No, I'll be sweet. I'll be sweet, man. I'll get tickets.
They think it's miles away, and then they go, oh, bugger on the night. We'll just get it on the night, and boom, there's no tickets.
I'll just get it on the night, man. I'll be sweet.
Yeah, but you're an A-grade celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you're a top radio DJ.
I tell you what I actually do. This is what I actually do. Things get announced. I buy tickets immediately. I buy a ticket for myself and my wife, and then I buy 2 other tickets because I assume that people will want to join and we'll get closer.
Really?
Somebody will want to join. So I always do that, forgetting that I've got no friends. I never, ever get rid of those tickets.
Yes.
There's always empty seats next to me, or I have to try and give them away. And generally those gigs are not sold out. Complete waste of money. So I've been doing that for 28 years. So now I'm going to stop doing that. Except I don't have a girlfriend.
Why don't you text me? I'll come.
Text you what?
He said friends, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're trying to get rid of them and there's empty seats, I mean, wouldn't you rather
I'd rather burn them.
More comedy like that at the New Zealand Comedy Festival, thanks to Best Foods Mayo. If you want your tickets, comedyfestival.co.nz. 30 years of laughs.
How many?
30.
Jeez. It's a long time, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, man. 150 artists, 600 shows.
I was 12 when that first started. That's crazy.
Truth. Wow. That is insane, isn't it?
12-year-old hoity Jay there.
I was 1.
Sickly little baby.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Well, that's a big tick for Monday. It's been an absolute pleasure having your company this afternoon, early evening. Mogi, plan tonight?
Going to the gymnasium. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're good, man. I couldn't do it at the end of the day.
Well, I'm in this thing, aren't I? So I am going to do it at the end of the day. But that's only because I had to take the day off work because I was looking after the kid.
I
do it in the morning, you see, Keyzie.
Yeah. How's your gym going, Keyzie?
Seriously, I've emailed, tried to call the PT at the gym around the corner from me, and he just hasn't responded to any of them. It's been a week. I'm trying to book in to get a program.
He probably knows what a massive sicko you are.
Well,
maybe.
Listen, why don't you come with me to the gym? I can write you a program.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go like 3 or 4 times a week. You know, I'll do my own cardio, that sort of thing, just sort of stay in shape, really.
Stay.
Well, I mean, stay. Yeah, I was going to say
you claw your way back.
Yeah, you got a bit of a mountain to climb there, Keyzie. Yeah, totally. So,
okay.
You know, but hey, what are your plans tonight?
I'm going to go play netball.
Pizza.
Play indoor netball after this.
Beersies.
And then I'll go home there, cook dinner. The wife and I will watch that rom-com on TVNZ Plus, and then I'll put her to bed. Then I'll probably play PlayStation by myself, and then drink a small amount of port.
Sleep until 1 a.m.
Sleep until 1 p.m.
Yeah, nice.
What about you?
What am I going to do tonight? Go home, eat.
Oh.
Watch something.
Yeah.
Chat with my wife and my daughters.
Yeah. They must hate that though, do they?
Yeah, they do. They're not into. Well, my wife doesn't mind, but she's really good at switching off. You know what I mean? The daughter hates it. And then probably go to bed and just curl up there in my little duvet. My soft, fluffy pillows.
Have you guys got the winter duvet on yet?
Yes. No.
You have? Yeah, your house is a bit colder, isn't it?
We don't even have the winter sheets on yet.
We haven't got the winter sheets on, but we've got the Dovet.
Right,
nice.
Dovet's on.
Hey, it's been an absolute pleasure having your company. Make sure that you check out our podcast.
Good duvet chat, guys.
The podcast outro and, of course, highlights package of the show. Go and check out our Instagram, Hodaki Big Show. Till tomorrow, we'll see you later.